They say the best views come after the hardest climbs. But in the Philippines, every trail comes with a story. From ancient beliefs and myths to jaw-dropping views. Today, we're hiking through 9 of the most unforgettable trails this country has to offer. Here's a list of breathtaking hiking trails across the Philippines, each one with a view worth chasing and a story worth remembering. Mount Pulag, Benguet. At 2,922 meters above sea level, Mount Pulag is the highest peak in Luzon and the 3rd highest in the Philippines. But what makes it unforgettable isn't just the altitude. It's the sense of awe that settles in long before you reach the top. Locals call it the playground of the gods, a name rooted in the beliefs of the Ibaloy and Kalanguia tribes who see this mountain as sacred. They say their ancestors live in the clouds that cradle its summit. The trail itself is a journey through changing worlds. Pine forests, mossy woodlands, and finally a windswept grassland covered in dwarf bamboo. An ecosystem so rare it only exists at this altitude. At night, temperatures can drop below 0, and by morning, your tent might be dusted with frost. The air is thin. The silence is deep. And in that moment, it truly feels like you're walking in a place meant for something greater. Mount Apo, Davao. Rising from the heart of Mindanao, straddling the regions of Davao and Soc-Scarjan, Mount Apo towers at 2,954 meters, or 9,692 feet, making it the highest mountain in the Philippines. But this giant is more than just a number on a map. Mount Apo is a dormant stratovolcano, and its slopes are rich with stories. Some say its name comes from Apong, a nobleman who died trying to stop a duel between 2 men fighting over his daughter. Others say it comes from the word Apo, meaning master or grandfather. But Mount Apo's magic isn't just in the legends, it's in the land itself. Home to lush forests and rare wildlife, this is one of the few places where you might still spot the critically endangered Philippine eagle in the wild. Mount Batulao, Batangas. For beginner hikers, Mount Batulao is a perfect place to start. Located in Nasugbu, Batangas, its golden slopes and rolling ridges glow dramatically during the dry season, like they were made for drone shots. Its name comes from Bato sa Ilaw, or illuminated rocks, inspired by the way the sun sets between its 2 peaks, casting a stunning beam of light through the mountains. Mount Ulap, Benguet. If Mount Pulag had a chill younger sibling, it would be Mount Ulap. Located in Benguet, the Ampucao Santa Fe Eco Trail, popularly known as Mount Ulap, was developed to promote ecotourism and support local communities. The trail takes you through breezy pine forests, scenic ridges, and even past grazing cows that love to sneak into your shots. The highlight? Lungal Rock, a cliffside photo spot with sweeping views and just enough height to make your knees wobble. Though it looks intense in pictures, Mount Ulap is actually a manageable day hike, perfect for beginners chasing highland views without the high altitude exhaustion. Tarak Ridge, Bada, and Tarak Ridge isn't just a hike, it's a challenge with a view. Located in Mariveles, Bataan, this steep, rugged trail rewards you with sweeping sights of Manila Bay, Corregidor Island, and even parts of Cavite. Its name says it all. Tarak comes from tabak, hunting knife, and tark, steep, a nod to the trail's sharp ridges and tough climbs. The forest can be brutal, but once you break through and reach the ridge, it's all worth it. Wind in your face, ocean on the horizon, and that quiet sense of you did it. Osmeña Peak, Cebu. Don't let the height fool you. Osmeña Peak may be the highest point in Cebu at 1,013 meters, but the hike to the top is surprisingly easy. What makes it unforgettable isn't the effort. It's the panoramic 360 view that stretches across Cebu's coastlines, parts of Negros, and even a distant glimpse of Bohol on a clear day. The landscape here is unlike anywhere else in the province. Its jagged, grassy hills are often compared to Bohol's chocolate hills, but steeper and sharper. like nature's version of dragon's teeth. The peak is named after the Osmanya political clan, one of Cebu's most prominent families. In fact, it's said that former President Sergio Osmanya, a proud Cebuano, often visited this spot, and the name stuck ever since. It's a short trek, but with views this wide and wild, Osmanya Peak earns its place on any hiker's list. Mount Daraitan, Rizal. Located in Tanay, Rizal, Mount Daraitan offers a full-on nature escape. The trail winds through the Sierra Madre mountain range, the same range that acts as a natural shield protecting Luzon from typhoons. After the climb, the real treat begins. A dip in the Tinapak River, known for its striking white marble boulders and hidden caves once believed to be used by ancient tribes. Mount Manabu, Batangas. Tucked in Santo Tomas, Batangas, Mount Manabu is a favorite for beginners. Short, scenic, and surprisingly peaceful. The name Manabu comes from Mata as na Bundok, or high mountain, though the hike is actually beginner-friendly. It's also located in the Pacific Ring of Fire. Along the way, you'll pass through farms, streams, and forest trails. And if you're lucky, you might even be offered free Barako coffee by a local known as Mang Piring near the campsite. At the summit, a white cross marks the peak, a quiet spot to rest, reflect, and soak in the 360 view of southern Luzon. Mount Canlaon, Negros Occidental. At 2,465 meters, Mount Canlaon is the highest peak in the Visayas and one of the most active volcanoes in the Philippines. Its name comes from Laon, a pre-colonial Visayan goddess of creation and agriculture. The word itself means the ancient one, fitting for a mountain both feared and revered. During Spanish rule, it was briefly renamed Malaspina, after the explorer Alejandro Malaspina. Straddling Negros Occidental and Negros Oriental, about 30 kilometers from Bacolod City, Mount Canlaon is part of the Pacific Ring of Fire, a reminder that this sleeping giant still breathes beneath the surface. Like this video? Give it a thumbs up and share this with your hiking buddy. Drop your favorite trail in the comments.